name is Brittany.
Hello, Dr. Brittany. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? And your name?
My name is Kelly.
Okay, Kelly. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What brings you in today?
Today, I had questions about my equilibrium being off.
Okay, so what problems are you experiencing with your equilibrium?
Just feeling a little unbalanced.
Okay, so is this when you first get up in the morning? Is this throughout the day?
It could be when I first wake up, after brushing my teeth, or throughout the day while I'm working, and plus I work outside.
Okay. Have you seen a doctor or seek medical help for this before?
Yes, I have, and they told me that I had vertigo.
Okay.
And that was about it.
Okay. Well, I apologize to hear that you were diagnosed with vertigo, but I'm hoping to give you some tips that can assist with your equilibrium.
Okay.
My first recommendation is always your diet. When it comes to equilibrium, I believe like eating blueberries and cranberries, they're good antioxidants that the body needs.
Okay.
Also consuming red grapes or dark chocolate are good options.
Okay.
But also like peanuts, even if you eat the nut whole, or if you have peanut butter, or include like a peanut based like milk in your smoothies, then that will assist with your equilibrium. How's your physical activity daily?
I don't do much of exercising since I go to school and just working, but my job is pretty physical, so that's as much physical work that I do get in.
Okay, so at work, can you describe the physical activity?
Sometimes I have to shovel, jumping in and out of a truck and getting on my knees, stuff like that.
Okay, that's understandable. So as far as physical activity is concerned, I would definitely advise that you do a minimum of 30 minutes on a daily basis to start off with. When it comes to equilibrium, excuse me, certain exercises like toe raises and side leg raises will be very helpful for you with maintaining your balance and controlling your balance. So before you leave today, I can have the receptionist give you some information in regards to different exercises you can do at home. Try that out for a little bit, and then we can circle back around and see how that's working out for you. Okay. At this time, besides the equilibrium, are you having any other additional issues or concerns with your health?
Well, I recently switched to a plant-based diet.
Okay.
And it seems like I've hit a plateau in losing weight.
Okay.
And considering my height, I'm still obese, so I wanted to know information about losing weight.
Okay, not a problem. Well, first of all, how long have you been plant-based?
It's been a year and a half.
Okay. Do you take any vitamins daily?
Yes.
Okay. Which vitamins?
B12 and D3.
Okay. Nice. So when it comes to a plant-based diet, I know it could be difficult as far as the protein factor is concerned. So my main recommendation for you is to consume a lot of beans, a lot of chickpeas, and a lot of mushrooms. That's going to be good sources of protein for you. Also consuming vegetables like green leafy vegetables like kale. That'll be another great source of protein. If you don't like the flavor of it, I always recommend to get it in like a juice or a smoothie form. Okay. Also with plant-based, it is important that you do touch on all the food groups. So whole grains, including whole grain pasta, quinoa, black rice, barley, oats are good for you. Consuming nuts and seeds on a daily basis. So peanuts, almonds, chia seeds. I know we did mention peanuts earlier with your equilibrium. So if you can have almonds, and that can be the form of the nut, you can do almond milk, maybe with whole grain cereal. Other good options are vegetables daily. I do recommend colorful vegetables. So try to have green leafy one day, and then maybe the next day red bell peppers, and then the next day maybe some fluorescent orange carrots. And also with your carbohydrates, definitely what I call complex carbs, which are more like Sweet potatoes versus regular potatoes, that will be good for energy. That will assist you in maintaining throughout your day if you're not getting energy from what you would have done before plant-based. May have been a sugary beverage or some type of drink that's giving you ample amount of energy.
Yeah, I used to drink a lot of Red Bull.
A lot of Red Bull. Okay, so that's good. So no more Red Bull?
No more Red Bull.
Okay, that's good. Did you notice that your equilibrium was worse when you were drinking Red Bull?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so that might be a factor as well. So it's only been a year and a half. I know you're still adjusting. So eating a well-balanced diet, fruits daily as well. All different types of fruits. Berries are really, really good antioxidants. I mentioned that earlier with your equilibrium recommendations. Mangoes, peaches, apples are very good sources of fruits as well. So if you can consume all of those on a daily basis, including the physical activity I did mention with the equilibrium, that can assist with your weight dropping. Since you're cutting out the meat and the dairy and the cholesterol, it's assisting with you losing weight, but the plateau is coming in at because you have no physical activity to offset your daily consumption of food. So you have to have that equal balance in order to drop the weight. Now it does take 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound. So I know that could be very difficult to achieve in one sitting, but if you do work hard at least 1 hour a day, I would recommend maybe 30 minutes of cardio and then 30 minutes of like toning or something that's actually assisting with the fat decreasing, the visceral fat in your stomach going down, maybe the fat that might be under your arms. They'll assist with all of that slimming down and aiding in you losing inches and having your BMI at a very healthy rate where you're not overweight or obese.
Yes, because I do have a little excess skin around my arms and my stomach.
Yes,
that's where I want to lose weight at.
Okay, that'll be great. So with those two health issues, are there any other reasons why you came in today?
No.
Okay, so what I would recommend is definitely to give yourself affirmations. So every morning, maybe perhaps take some time this evening when you go home and get some sticky notes and write on your sticky notes positive messages that you can read each morning. What I like to do is when I walk into my bathroom, I have sticky notes all around my mirror, and it's things telling me that you can do it today. Make sure you eat this at this time and make sure you eat that at that time. If you don't do the sticky notes, I also recommend doing like reminders in your phone. So maybe you could set a daily reminder and your phone will buzz and it can give you some type of positive message that will aid in walking. Even with the physical activity, we say a minimum of 30 minutes a day for the equilibrium, but since you're wanting to work out and pass that plateau, you might want to set a reminder in your phone that says, hey, go take a 10-minute walk, and that can give you a time to maybe take a break at work. You could walk around wherever you're located at and maybe take a brisk walk around the office, or if you're outside, just to try to help get to that 30-minute minimum that you should meet each day. Also, I would like to introduce you to SMART goals. SMART is an acronym. Acronyms for S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for relevant, and T is from time bound. So I think it'll be smart to make SMART goals about the equilibrium and improving your diet. That way, moving forward, when I see you again, we can see how much you have progressed. So a great example for me would be with the equilibrium. So I will start consuming blueberries, which is specific, measurable, on a daily basis, achievable every morning before I go to work or on my route to work, relevant in order to help ease the equilibrium or the vertigo, and time bound. And I will do this for the next 30 days until I can see some results. So that would be a good example of setting a SMART goal for the equilibrium. Could you think of possibly a SMART goal you could set for yourself for the diet?
Eating more leafy greens.
Okay, so eating more leafy greens.
And vegetables and fruits.
Okay.
And trying to implement the walking around.
Okay, so can you give me some time frame on that? So would that be daily, weekly?
Daily.
Okay, and within what time frame achievable, like the achievable time frame, would you want to attempt this?
Within 2 months.
Okay, that's a great SMART goal. Awesome. So at this time, is there any other questions or concerns that you have for me?
No, that would be it.
Okay, I'll be sure to give you some handouts and let the receptionist know to give you handouts about the SMART goals, examples of different affirmations and ways that you can track your affirmations. Also, how to do SMART goals, and also going to give you a journal for reflection. I know when it comes to wanting to lose weight, it could get frustrating, especially with you hitting a plateau. You go into a plant-based, you're losing so much weight, and then you just stop and you want to know what. So I know that can be frustrating and stressful. So I always like to give a great coping skill of expressive writing. So I'm going to give you a journal, and you will be able to write your reflections in there. So if you get up one morning and you're frustrated, or you look at yourself in the mirror and you might feel upset, go write in your journal how you feel, but then also follow it by a positive affirmation saying, I might feel like this now, but I will get there with this SMART goal in 2 months, 30 days, or whatnot. Also, just a way for you to express your feelings and emotions, so you're not keeping everything bottled up, that you're able to release it to something or somebody. That way you can remain positive